Hey everyone, I hope you're having a great week. I'm going to do a video tutorial on my iPhone, which is right here, and sort of walk you through how I organize it. And I guess I should start by saying that normally my phone is like not organized. I just know where everything is based on the order I downloaded it. But I was on the subway and normally I sit and read, but it was packed and so I whipped out my phone. I was like, well, I should just stand here and organize it. And I was so nervous about organizing it because I didn't want to forget where all my little shortcuts are, because right now I basically just click the buttons and know exactly where they are, and I could do it with my eyes closed. So I was a little concerned about that. But it ended up being great, and I think it's kind of important to do it every once in a while. What I found, first of all, was that I just had downloaded way too many apps. When I first got my phone a couple of years ago, I was so opposed and adamant that I just did not want to become one of those girls who had like a gajillion apps. Newsflash, fast forward a couple years, and I'm absolutely one of those people who download apps all the time. So I went through first and just sort of deleted things I didn't use and just was wasting space, and I think that sort of gave me like a clean slate of how to start. Yeah, so here's the back of my case just to start, and this is a casemate case, and you can upload your own designs and sort of get them made, and they're really not that expensive. I think this was like $36. My friend Melissa had made this for me, and it's my head. Yeah, so I'm like the only one who has it, which I love. And my background right now is the K Sarah, which I posted on my blog a couple days ago, and you can get it for your desktop. You can get the Facebook cover photo, everything. So, I guess I should also say, one of the things that's also really crazy about me and my iPhone is that I hate having a low battery. It gives me the worst anxiety. I'm always walking around town thinking something's terrible is going to happen to me and my phone's going to die. So I pretty much always walk around with my charger, and then I also have these little mobile charger things, which are fantastic. This is from Lily Pulitzer, which I got from Lifeguard Press. And this is the J. Crew. This is J. Crew too. So they're great. And they work. So here's my home screen. You can see these are like the apps I use. I decided to make them the apps I use the most and the things I use like daily, and that I don't want to have to like scroll through. Like I just want to get to them really quickly. So I have Instagram, obviously, and Twitter, my camera, the photos, which these are like apps I use all the time. And then obviously these at the bottom, my messages, my mail, Safari, phone. Okay, so right here is my favorite app, which is mint.com. I'm not going to open it because I'll show my bank account, but it's just fantastic. You just like organize your finances, and you can check to see like how much money you have in your account, and you can just like sort of keep track of your budgets, and it's great. And then next to that I have the App Store, which, oh my gosh, it just drives me crazy how apps are constantly needing you to, like update them. It seems like every day I'm updating like 10 apps. And then iTunes, settings, and all the usuals. And then you can see on here, oh my gosh, that is Tinder. I actually don't recommend it. I think it's terrible, but it's kind of fun just to scroll through when you're standing in line. So I have Basecamp, which is something that we use for work, and that's something that I don't really use all the time, but it's pretty frequent that I have to like go in and check all my to-do lists and see like what people are doing, so I keep that, front and center up at the top, followed by Tinder, of course, and then Goodreads and Nook. So I pretty much use those all the time. And then underneath it, I have a link to my blog because I get so paranoid that my blog posts aren't going to go up at midnight because I schedule them, and then like I'm just paranoid about that. And then I have Snapchat, which is like one of my favorite things. Let's see if I have any. Oh, you can see like who's sending me the Snapchats, like lots of them. Love them. They're so fun. Actually, we can send one right now. Yeah. And then that's like when I really started to get way more organized. And the way you do it is pretty simple. In case you don't know, you just like press and hold the app, and then they start shimmying. Can you see how they're shimmering with the X's? And you just press your finger and then hold the app over the other app, and they'll condense into like a folder. So you can see right here, I have all my photography things, which are just my photo editing apps, which I shared my ridiculous process for photo editing apps on a blog post, so I'll link to that too. But you can see I have Line Camera and Be Funky, which are my two favorite, and then just some other stuff. And then I put all these like random things I don't really use but kind of need, like the calculator and like my Google Voice number, which is like what I use for business, and then like the iRemote if I want to control my computer and all that. And then I lumped all my social networks together because these are ones I don't really use like frequently. Like I don't really go onto the Facebook, and I don't use Foursquare really anymore. So, and then I just have other ones like entertainment, and then shopping, which has my Starbucks app, which is great, and then navigation because I have all these weird apps for navigation, like Maps, 2 versions of Maps, and then Hopstop, which is great for subways, Uber, which is a lifesaver sometimes in New York when you're just lost, which is how I use it. And then just some of the extra things that I really don't use but kind of do, like I didn't want to delete. And then health, which is really great. I have this whole thing. So I have like my Sleep Easy meditation app, which is really one of my favorite things. And then another relax one, the Nike running app, which is great. And then Up, which is what I wear with this. And you just like plug it into your phone. I have a video on that, which I'll link to. And then games, which I don't really play games, but I will keep them. And then that is it. Like I condensed, I used to have like pages, and now I just have 2, which is, you know, I think pretty good. So I'd love to hear what your organization tips are for your iPhone, and if you have a particular way of organizing it, you can leave a comment on this video or a comment on my blog post or a video review. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also like this video as well. Thanks!